NBC 26 News at 10 coming on the air. It's holiday travel time, getting the car ready to go for that Thanksgiving drive. Plus, Aaron's donation, how much he's sending to help the people affected by wildfire in California. Then, what's happening online? How to try to keep tabs on your children to keep them safe. Good evening on this, the night before Thanksgiving. I'm John Erickson. Thank you for watching NBC 26. And today, people are hitting the roads on the move before the big holiday weekend. NBC 26's Ryan Curry is live in Ashwaubenon. And Ryan, you're talking with a traveler and the DOT about the busy holiday weekend.
Yeah, good evening, John. I spoke with the DOT earlier. They say this will be the busiest travel weekend of the year. It has potential to have a lot of cars on the road. The DOT say today as well as Sunday will be the two busiest days with people trying to make it to and from their relatives' place for Thanksgiving and this weekend. Now, the DOT say earlier that this, with a lot of people on the road, they say there's going to be a lot of possibilities for bigger accidents with more people being on the road. And earlier, I spoke with a woman, John, who is planning on hitting the roads this holiday weekend. She says her car had a flat tire. She had to get it fixed to make sure that she's safe to drive on the roads.
I gotta drive like 20 minutes, and I always want to make sure everything's like in good shape. I'm really good with taking care of my vehicle, so.
And here's a current look at I-41 here in Ashwaubenon. The traffic is moving at a normal pace right now. Earlier, there was an accident near Appleton, which caused some slowdown. That has since been clear. The DOT still wanting to remind people, if they're out and about traveling this weekend, to take it slow if need be, and make sure they drive safe and be extra cautious for drivers. They may not seem to be driving the way they are supposed to be driving. For now, reporting live in Ashwaubenon, I'm Ryan Curry for NBC 26.
Okay, Ryan, thank you. The highway looking pretty clear behind you. How about the weather, though? Here's Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland.
Well, John, really the main story weather-wise has been the cold weather. Temperatures right now range from the lower teens across far northern Wisconsin to the lower 30s in Milwaukee. Now, we've had a few very light snow showers and flurries across the area, but as you take a look at the latest surface plots here across the state of Wisconsin, you can see it's mainly just cloudy, although in Manitowoc we are seeing just a little bit of light snow. We had a few flurries here at NBC 26 about an hour ago. Throughout the night, clouds, a couple of flurries or snow showers are possible, especially near the shoreline of Lake Michigan. John?
Cameron, thank you. Turns out that Thanksgiving is the worst day of the year for in-home fires. That's according to the National Fire Protection Association. And here is one way that a house fire could happen. Problems frying a turkey. More than 2,000 house fires reported last year on Thanksgiving. 75% of those fires were cooking related. Now, the Green Bay Metro Fire Department showed today how not to fry a turkey. Firefighters say if you do plan on frying one, don't overfill the oil and make sure it's at least 10 feet away from a house or garage.
Make sure your turkey is thawed out and dry as well. Just because you saw today that with the turkey that we used today was frozen solid. So don't do that.
Leave enough room in the container as far as the oil goes to put your turkey in. Firefighters also say to have a fire extinguisher handy. Also, for anyone who would like a warm Thanksgiving meal, we have a list on our website. You can see a few of them right here. It's NBC26.com. And don't forget to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade tomorrow right here on NBC 26. It's from 9 to noon. Then there's a replay from 2 to 5. A high school student in the Fox Valley is being treated for tuberculosis. The student is no longer attending Xavier High School in Appleton, as the student is now being treated. Health officials say the disease is rare in the U.S. and hard to catch.
Well, I think the risk to the community is very low. What we're doing is an overabundance of caution because of the close airspace that the student had with other students and faculty. We're going to be screening a limited number of people at that school. And again, that's really an overabundance of caution to make sure that no one else might have gotten infected.
If you're wondering, so were we, but no word on where the student might have come into contact with that disease. According to the CDC, about 3 people out of every 100,000 will become infected with tuberculosis. As children spend more time on cell phones, that increased screen time can leave them vulnerable. But there are apps that parents can use to try to protect their children. Here's NBC 26's Brooke Hafes.
Parents worry all the time. Where are kids going? Who are they spending time with? And are they doing well in school? Now there's an added responsibility to make sure they're not getting into trouble with their cellular devices. Well, there's an app for that.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. A whole other world for our children to interact.
All it takes is a click here, a click there. And if you're not monitoring, you know, they could be off going with somebody that they don't even know.
According to law enforcement, the risks lurking on our children's phones are terrifying.
There's fraud out there, there's sex trafficking, there's, internet crime out there that we have to always be aware of, that individuals are going to take advantage of this technology and prey on our kids.
Who they may be talking to, who's trying to get a hold of them, you never know.
Oh God, a parent's fear just goes, your mind goes all over.
There are ways to monitor what your child is doing on their cell phone. Applications at your disposal to put you at ease. With the iOS 12 update in September comes a new native functionality called Screen Time. After setting up a parent account, you can receive a daily report showing how long your child used their cell phone, what apps they're using, how long they used each app, and how many notifications they received in each app. Using this information, you can set downtime, choose the apps they can always use like Messages, FaceTime, or Maps, review privacy settings and review passcode and account changes, and set limits on applications like Facebook or Instagram.
And you can set that they're allowed to use 1 hour a day of social networking.
But this free function does have limitations.
We'll know what app they're using, we don't know who you're communicating with, what they're sending, what the communications look like.
There are several apps you can download if you need more monitoring capabilities over your child's phone. ConsumerAdvocates.org released a list of the 10 best parent control apps of 2018. Most of them are available for iPhone and Android devices and range from about $5 to $10 per month. The top-rated app is called Bark. The app claims it has prevented school shootings and suicide attempts. Here's how it works.
The first step that you do when you get in here is you basically can connect each of these things to Bark.
With this app, you can see every text message, every Facebook post, and every email your child sends and receives. And if your child changes a password on any application, Bark notifies you. Deputies say this is half the battle.
If you don't know how to use that technology, then it's going to be hard for you to enforce the rules for it.
Lieutenant Valley says, have an open relationship with your child, know their usernames and passwords, and set limits.
Lieutenant Valley also says you should remind your children frequently to never give out personal information. And if you'd like more information on resources to set up your phone with a monitoring app, we have links on our website, NBC26.com. Brooke Haves, NBC 26.
And still ahead for us here tonight, a local nonprofit is helping job seekers with what they need to get a fresh start, from shoes to suits and dresses. It's our NBC 26 Cares Report on the way. And it's Blades of Steel in Titletown, another sure sign that winter is headed our way. We take you there next. Well, it's that time of year, and here's a sure sign that winter is on the way. Skaters gliding along the Titletown ice rink, enjoying this brisk November night. And if skating isn't for you, Aaron's Hill, the tubing hill nearby, will open in the next few weeks sometime, as soon as they're able to make some snow. What a beautiful scene tonight. Here's Cameron.
And now, your Storm Shield forecast with NBC 26 Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland.
Thanksgiving can be warm, it can be cold, it can be wet, and it can be snowy. Over the last 6 years, we've had all types of weather here on Thanksgiving Day. We've had some warm temperatures. Look at that, 61 back in 2012. We've also had some very cold temperatures, 19 degrees for a high back in 2014. This year, Mother Nature is serving up tame game. Lots of clouds, a couple of flurries, and temperatures mainly in the lower 30s, but we can expect wild game as we move through the next 7 days beyond Thanksgiving. We've got a warm-up, and then we've got another big cool-down headed our way after a potential storm Sunday night into Monday. Right now, we are looking at temps that range from the mid-teens across the north to the mid-20s across the south. Up and down the Fox Valley, temperatures are currently in the lower 20s. It's 23 degrees in Green Bay. In Appleton, we are looking at a temperature of 21 with cloudy skies and easterly winds at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Not that strong, but still strong enough to produce a wind chill factor. It currently feels like 14 degrees in Oshkosh. We've had a lot of clouds throughout the day and just a few very light snow showers and flurries. And tonight we're starting to see some lake effect snow develop here to the east of Manitowoc. And as we head throughout the night into tomorrow morning, as winds turn from the northeast to the east and then to the southeast, we're going to see a few of those lake effect snow showers and flurries work inland across eastern Wisconsin. Nothing significant is expected, but there could be a few areas that see perhaps a dusting, maybe just a little bit more. High pressure, our main weather maker today. It is shifting off towards the east. We're watching a frontal boundary out to the west. On the other side of that frontal boundary today, temperatures were in the 60s, while we had temperatures only in the 20s. No, 60s are not headed our way, but we are going to warm up. But even with the warm up, Thanksgiving will be the 16th straight day with below normal high temperatures across northeast Wisconsin. We'll see afternoon highs in the lower 30s as gusty southeast winds start to increase as we move through the afternoon and early evening. Friday will be much warmer, however. The cold streak comes to an end as temperatures warm up into the 40s. We'll see sun and clouds early, giving way to clouds, and then a good chance for some rain as we head through Friday night and Saturday. That's the first of two storms that will impact our weather this weekend. The second storm will be coming through California, Nevada, and Oregon on Friday, and that storm is the one we need to watch. Now, normally we pick up about 4 inches of snow during the month of November. So far we've picked up 3, but we could be adding to that total. We'll watch this storm pull out of the Rockies as we head through Sunday and Monday. Still a lot of question marks about where this storm is going to track. It's one of those situations where it could be all or nothing, but where we do get some snow, the plows will be out, and yes, that could be us once again Sunday into Monday. Stay tuned. Cloudy skies tonight, a few flurries, temperatures holding steady. Tomorrow, windy and warmer with lots of clouds and a couple of flurries. High temperatures will be in the lower 30s during the afternoon, but then climbing as we head into the evening. On Friday, sun and clouds, some rain showers on Saturday. Right now, based on the latest information, snow developing on Sunday with gusty winds. Snow then continues into Monday before tapering to flurries, and then much colder weather moves in for Tuesday and Wednesday with highs getting back down into the 20s. My 3-degree guarantee for tomorrow is 35. I go from midnight to midnight. I'm thinking tomorrow's high will be well after sunset, after afternoon highs in the lower 30s. If I can hit that high within 3 degrees, we'll donate $100 to Pillars. We did that today. I forecast an early morning high of 28, and that high was 29, which means I have now hit 26 of the last 26 3-degree guarantee forecasts.
And we'll just keep on going, we hope.
Yes, and we'll watch that storm closely for Sunday. Right now, I would prepare for some snow.
Yeah, Sunday would not be a good time with so many people on the road, but we'll be watching.
Yep.
All right, Cameron, thank you so much. When we do come back here, our NBC 26 Cares Report. What started with a donation of a single pair of shoes has grown to help more than 500 people look sharp for that new job interview. Well, it's a basic necessity of life, but it can be tough for some people to afford. So for nearly 40 years, the Community Clothes Closet has been providing free clothing to people in need. And now they'll be able to help even more people thanks to a new partnership. Stacey Engebretson has the story in tonight's NBC 26 Cares.
The Community Clothes Closet in Menasha started as a nonprofit in 1980 when it provided a single pair of shoes to someone in need. Now it has grown to serve over 500 people last year.
Look at this leather jacket.
Diane McDonald, executive director of the Community Clothes Closet, enjoys seeing the donations that come through the doors, especially in this special section of the store called the New Start Boutique, geared specifically to job seekers.
The clothing that's in here is quite nice, and it's difficult for our clients to afford that.
Look at this Ann Taylor one, it even has the tags on.
The New Start Boutique has everything you need for a job interview, from suits and dresses to jewelry, shoes, even makeup. all free of charge.
Their eyes light up, they stand a little straighter. You know, they're very proud to walk out with a really great outfit and a new attitude.
Confidence that can lead to a steady paycheck.
It can change the whole trajectory of their situation, and once she gets the job, she can come back in for a starter wardrobe, really to help people get on that path to self-sufficiency.
The success stories have left a big impression on the Midday Women's Alliance. The networking and women empowerment group has chosen the Community Clothes Closet to receive the proceeds from their biggest fundraiser of the year, the Black and Pink Ball.
It's very important for women to be empowered by other women so they can see that it does not have to end at a certain ceiling, that the possibilities are endless.
Board member Sandeepa Das says last year the ball raised over $25,000. McDonald says a cash donation like that would go a long way.
Most of our items are donated, but we really have to still go out and supplement things for our hard-to-fit clients, for people that have special needs. So, you know, we just see a wide range of people, and we want to be sure that we can support all of them.
And by attending the Black and Pink Ball,
it's just going to be a very, very fun night.
Das says you can dance the night away while also helping women in need climb the ladder to success.
It is so rewarding to be able to give back.
We're just really excited and very appreciative of the opportunity.
The Black and Pink Ball is being held on December 5th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Waverly Beach in Menasha. There will be live and silent auctions, hors d'oeuvres, a chocolate raffle, and a pop-up shop. For more information, go to NBC26.com. Stacey Engebretson, NBC 26.
And stay with us here tonight. The Bucks and the Badgers both on the basketball court tonight, plus Aaron Rodgers giving back to his home community after those tragic wildfires. The big number he's donating next in sports.
And now, NBC 26 Sports with sports director Charlie Sakaitis.
Welcome back to the show. In the wake of the tragic fires in California, Aaron Rodgers, who's from the NoCal area, has partnered with the North Valley Community Foundation to donate $1 million to the relief efforts in Northern California. Rodgers grew up in Chico, which is now housing thousands of the residents from Paradise, California, which has been devastated by those recent fires. State Farm will also be donating a large amount of money, though that will take some work from the folks at home. The company is donating $1 for every retweet of Aaron's message about the cause, up to $1 million. Speaking with the quarterback today, it was easy to see how connected he is to this cause and why he's been so proactive in both the monetary donations and the use of his platform to draw attention.
People are doing some incredible things coming together. But when all the cameras leave and FEMA leaves, you know, we had the president there. When the lights go off, there's still a ton of people that need help, and that's where we're going to come in with funds for recovery and rebuilding and the needs. Like I said, when these cameras are gone.
To the NBA, the Blazers entered tonight with the best record in the West, the Bucks second in the East. That usually makes for a good back and forth, but Milwaukee wasn't interested in a tension-filled affair. Giannis with the jumper, 11-2. Then in the second quarter, a forced turnover. Chris Middleton going up top to Sterling Brown for the one-hand slam, 44-30, and the lead would expand. Final seconds of the frame. Giannis, how about the buzzer beater? And it's good. Bucks up 20 at the break. After the locker room talk, the shots keep falling. Middleton with 3 of his 21. Antetokounmpo leading the way with 33 on the night. The Blazers score 100 this evening and still lose by 43. These Bucks, a little different. And finally this evening here in the sports section, the Badgers down in the Bahamas at the Battle for Atlantis basketball tournament in a bit of a rock fight with Stanford. Brad Davidson getting the bucket here and the foul, 46-42. Then a couple plays later, how about Ethan Happ? Shades of Kevin McHale, 51-42, and the bench on the sideline. Yeah, they seem to be getting pretty fired up. Everybody looks pretty excited. The run continues. Davison, baseline, Crafty with the flip and finish. Wisconsin on to win the game, 62-46. Davison, Happ, Trice, all in double figures. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the sports. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. What can I say? Turkey's gonna Turk. Usually it's twerking, but in this case it's turking. This is that rude turkey we had around at 5 and 6. He's not letting us see the forecast for Thanksgiving.
He's got moves though, Cam.
He's back, and again, it's his last night of smiling before tomorrow. Hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving. Good night.